Welcome back to the show, everybody. We've got the Old Pros with us. I wasn't quite sure who was going to be, but I'm super excited to talk to these ladies. Carol Glenn, president of Old Pros, and Sandy O'Connor. You're the director of Seven, a return engagement. I can't wait to get into this, to learn about what this play is. It's 7 women, 7 stories, 1 message. I love this.
Right. That's it. We're doing it as a tribute to C.C. Sloan, who brought this to us originally back in 2017. It's a wonderful story. It's actually 7 different authors got together with the 7 women, interviewed them, and then put this all together.
Wow, this sounds
And we did it because Cece, who started so many things here in the community. She did the documentary, Discovering Documentary Film Club. She was involved with the Opera Club, Shakespeare Club. She did all of those wonderful things, plus the shows that she also put on. And so, having passed in 2014, they have formed a foundation for her, and we thought now would be a good time to remember all the wonderful things that Cece did. Starting with 7.
And these women come from 7 different countries. So
is that right?
Right. So you're going to hear them talk about their adversity and how they overcame it, and also some of the really terrible things that happened to them to survive in their country. And so we can't tell you that it's going to be light. It is not, but it's very meaningful. And I think that the audience will be extremely touched by what they have to say, because fortunately, in the end, you know, they have achieved a great deal of what they were after, which was to be accepted as women and to go forth with something that they thought would help them along the way of their life, and it does. And
well, I love this. It's a story of 7 women who triumph over adversity. Can you give us an example of some of the countries that these women are from?
Farida from Afghanistan, Hafsat from Nigeria, Marina, Russia, Mukhtar is Pakistan, Rebecca is Annabella, and she is from Guatemala, and Tony is playing
Ireland.
Yeah, well, I was trying to think of the character's name, and I went blank on that.
Oh, yes.
And then finally we have Gila as Muchasucha, and she is from Cambodia. Wow. There is also an invisible narrator, the one male in all of this, and he fills in and portrays some of the male characters that are talked about.
Amazing. Have any of these ladies performed before?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Sorry.
No, really, they're all really good, really good.
5 of us have been at least in at least 3, 4, or 5 of the various performances around OC, even up to Long Beach and down to Del Mar. 2 of the new ones are Dee Pollock, who is Dee Polcock, and she is taking the Nigerian spot, and Rebecca is doing Annabella.
Which is Guatemala.
Guatemala, yes, thank you.
Yes. But I think the picture that they're showing on the screen right now, I think Carol should talk about this a little, because she got to meet the real person.
Really?
Yes. My character is Mukhtar from Pakistan, and they did an opera called Thumbprint, which tells her story. And it was up at the Red Cat Theater, and Cece said we must go, and so we hopped in the car and drove up, and were fortunate enough not only to meet Mukhtar, but to also meet the lady Susan Yankovic, who wrote her story.
Amazing.
Yes.
So how were the playwrights able to get the stories of the 7 women?
They interviewed them extensively.
How did they find them to begin with?
That's a good question. It must have been the lady who wrote the overall book who put this all together, and each one had to search out and find that particular character.
Right.
Is there a main theme between the women and their experiences and then the outcome of their lives?
One person one event can affect thousands. And that's, I think, the main point, that it's the lighting one candle in the dark.
Wow.
And they had to go through a great deal, some of them, a great deal.
And
you
have
know.
they all since moved to the U.S. and are living?
No. Many of them stayed in their own country and have worked together to make that particular country more, I say female friendly, but it's not just the downtrodden women. It's so many men have been misused too along the way in these various countries. The focus is on the women, but we mustn't forget that the men too have encountered many, many problems.
But in Carol's part with Mukhtar, she eventually is able to start a school, you know. So this is a wonderful,
Or happy beginning there.
yeah.
Yes.
And at the end, you know, you can really feel at the very end when they all talk about what they were able to accomplish through all this adversity and sometimes great violence, and how they did that is what it makes it come into a beautiful ending. Not that it didn't keep going.
We have to keep it going for everyone.
Right.
Well,
because
the
it
next
still happens in
generations-
these countries, you know, it still happens.
It was just crazy, but that's a whole nother topic. So this is being presented Wednesday, June 24th. That
So
is
it's tomorrow.
Yes.
But better late than never,
Right.
because there are people that will see it today, because you have 3 different times during the day they can see it, and we know from past experience that the members will come and see it, and they've been told about it already.
Right, and it will be at Clubhouse 7. Doors open at 6:30. The show goes up at 7. And there will be a repeat performance next month. It will be a matinee.
And so we'll probably try to come back to talk about that, because we want people to come and experience
We
it.
talked to, a lot of people who don't like to go out at night, although going into summer, it's
Right.
light longer.
It's a lot better.
Yes, it's a lot better when the sun doesn't go down till 8. It's great.
Yes.
So wrap it up quickly. Give me a 30-second answer. Will this be difficult for anybody in the audience to see?
Yes, but hopefully they'll understand that the reality of what goes on in the world. You know, this is reality, but that's difficult for some people. We're hoping that they will see through the good ending that these women have, because what they overcame was monumental. So this is what we're hoping, you know.
You walk out with hope.
Yes.
Yes.
You walk out with hope for all of them.
And your story of 7 women who triumph over adversity is very fitting. Ladies, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here and sharing this, and good luck tomorrow night.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Bree.
We'll see you before your matinee.
Yeah. Yes, hopefully.
All right, coming up next, we've got Dean White with Caring Senior Service. Stay with us.